Okay, today we are going to be looking at addition and subtraction of fraction. Today we are going to be looking at what? Addition and subtraction of fraction. Addition and subtraction of fraction. Now, there are two steps I will teach you in this place here. In this very one, under this discussion today, I will be giving you two steps to solve. I will give you step 1 and step 2. Step 1 and step 2. Let us solve them one after the other. The first step, step 1. Step 1, using step 1, using equivalent fraction. Using equivalent fraction. Using equivalent fraction. Remember, I have taught you in my past, I think in my last class, before this one, I taught you equivalent fraction. You already know that. Now, let us see now. I don't need to emphasize on it again. I think you already know how to solve equivalent fraction. Now, looking at the number 1 there, we have number 1/3 plus 1/3. And we're having 1/3 plus 1/3. Now, how can we do this using equivalent fraction? Since the fraction is already having a common denominator, meaning have a like denominator, therefore don't bother yourself too much. Just collect only one. Collect only one, and the end add the numerator. Add the numerator, that is to say 1 plus 1. And what do you have? You have 2/3. Therefore, this one is already solved. Then look at number 2. Number 2, we have it 3/5. 3/5 plus, minus 1/5. You can see this very one, we still have a like denominators. Don't also bother yourself too much. Take 1 from it and at the end minus the numerators. When minus, you are going to be having 2/5. 2/5. 2/5. That is the answer there. That is the answer there. 2/5. Okay, let me put it here. 2/5 as my answer. Now let's look at the next one. We're having another 1/3. 2 number 1/2 plus 3 number 1/3. Now how can we use equivalent fraction? Now, okay, let us see what we can do. We can change it. This one is a mixed number. Therefore, what do? Change it to an improper fraction. To change it, what do? What can you do here? What can you do here? What can you do here at this point here? This is a mixed number. Change it to improper fraction. You mean that 2 times 2, 4 plus 1 is 5/2. Change this one, 3 times 3 is 9, times this one is going to be what? 10/3. I think I'm correct. Now you can see this one is not the same as this. This one was having a like denominator, a common denominator. But for here, we do not have a common denominator. Now what can we do here to see how we can resolve it to how can resolve this one finally? Meaning we use equivalent fraction as we earlier said, using equivalent fraction. Then look for the equivalent fraction of 5/2. Equivalent fraction of 5/2. Let us see that. I think 5/2. Look for the equivalent fraction. It's going to be 15/6. 15/6. While the other one, the equivalent fraction of 10/3, I think it should be 20/6. I think it will be 20/6. Let us reduce it and see if really we are correct. I think one can go for the 2 at the same time. 5 will go, 5. Okay, 5 cannot go. Let 3 go. 3 go. 5 cannot go for both. 3 go here is 5. 3 go here is 2. Meaning this one is okay. Let us try this one. One can go at the same time. I think 2 can go. 2 here is 10. 2 here is 3. Okay. Meaning therefore we now have. Therefore, what can we do? Meaning what have we done here? What have we done here? We have just done something. Meaning we have to ensure that when we are solving it using equivalent fraction, we have to ensure that we have a common denominator at the end. We have a like denominator at the end, just as number 1 and number 2. It means that taking this one, I think we are going to have 6. 6. I remember I told you here it's common, collect 1. Collect 1. If it is common, collect 1. Therefore, if you collect 1, I think we are going to be having if you collect 1, we are going to be having 15 plus 20. When you add it, you are going to be having 35/6. I think so. Yes, I think so. Yes, it's going to be 35/6. Now let's this one now. 6 people share 35. Let 6 people share 35. 6 people share 35. I think it's going to be 6 share 35. 6 times 5 is 30. Therefore, it's going to be what? 5 whole number. It's going to be what? 5 whole number. Let me put it here. 5 whole number. We shared 5, 5. 5, remaining, what will be left there? If they share it 5, the remaining 5, 5 over 6. Let us try it. 6 times 5 is 30, plus this 35. Therefore, this one becomes the answer there. That one becomes the answer. Let us see the last one there. The last one, which is D. Please let me solve D here. D, which is the last one. We have it 2 over 3, 2 over 3 minus 1 over 4. Now what can we do? Remember I told you before, change this one to what? Change this one to change it to what? Improper fraction. 3 times 2. 3 times 2. I think we are going to be having what's the answer there? 3 times 2, that is 6. Plus this one is going to be 9. I think it's going to be what? 8. I mean, it's going to be 8. 8 over 3. Do this one. 4 times 1. 4 times 1 is a 4 plus 1 is going to be what? 5 over 4. Therefore, this one now is an unlike denominators. We need to change it now so that we look for the equivalent fraction of both of them. We look for the equivalent fraction of both. Looking for the equivalent fraction of both, I think it's going to be 32. I think it's going to be 32 over 12. And the other one is going to be what? I think it's going to be 15 over 12. Therefore, we now have the same. Now, let us see if really is correct. What can go now? What can go for the 2? 8 here is okay, what can go now? 4 here is 8. 4 here is 3, meaning it's correct. What can go now? I think 3 here is 5. 3 here is 4. Okay, you are correct. Meaning we cannot collect 1. If you collect 1, I think it will be 12. 12 into 12 is 1 times this is 32. 12 into 12 is 1 times okay, sorry. Remember I told you we collect a common denominators. Yes. Therefore we now minus. Just go straight. Minus. I think we are having I think we are going to be having what? We are going to be having 32 minus 15. 32 minus 15, I think it's going to be we are going to be having 17 over 12. 17 over 12 at the end. Therefore, this one is what type of fraction is this? This one is an improper fraction. Improper fraction, we cannot leave our answer like this. We resolve it to a mixed number. And we'll resolve it as this going to be 12 people share 17. I think they will share 1. Remaining what? It's going to be remaining 1 times that is 12, remaining 3. I think it's going to be remaining 3. No, remaining 4. Remaining 4 over 12. Yes, 12. I think we are correct. 12 times this. I think it's correct. Okay, 12 times this is 12. What can we have now? I think it's okay, remaining 5, it's going to be remaining 5. At this point here, I think we can stop here. We cannot solve more than this. Please, let us stop here. In my next, please just stay tuned. I will give you the step 2 in my next class. Please just stay with me for the next class. I will give you the second step. Thank you very much. God bless you.